Hello, Doctor Who fans and collectors of all kind. I'm back here with another sonic screwdriver review, and today we have the 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver by RubberToe Replicas, white slider variant, series 1 through 2. Now, to be honest, I actually had this Sonic on hand before I had my 10th Doctor Sonic. I really didn't think or plan really accordingly in terms of my first YouTube video. So I'm hoping you forgive me for that and take the time out of your day to, view this video and maybe even comment and leave me some feedback on what else I could improve in any future videos. But today we're going to take a look at this. The 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver. We have a certificate of authenticity by RubberToe Replicas, number 88 of 300. It's a little hard to read, I know, with the dark ink that they used. And here we have a really nice picture of the TARDIS. It's really nothing special with packaging. It comes in this fairly basic envelope marked number 88. And yet again, we have a letter from Nick Roboto. If you want to take the time to pause the video and read all that. Nick Roboto himself, thank you for that, Mr. Roboto. But here we have it. The 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver. Now, right off the bat, I just gotta say, I think out of all the sonic screwdrivers, well, at least with this variation, the 9th and 10th, the ones that were used throughout the David Tennant and Eccleston era, I think this actually might be my favorite one. There's just something really aesthetically pleasing about a primitive, early, unfinished design of a Sonic. Just from this little empty slot section with the unfinished emitter button, it looks fairly basic right there. The red and black wire running through the channel instead of the familiar yellow one. And what I noticed also with this Sonic, the earlier ones at least, is the emitter dome actually protrudes more instead of it being, a very circular emitter head. Instead, this one kind of just protrudes out more and then becomes spherical. But the attention to detail again, from the crackle paint. Let's get that to focus. If I can. Focus. And the crackle paint from these little, guess you want to call them little grip sections, but I think in the show these are supposed to be setting dials. If that's what they want to go with. The pommel. I'm actually going to bring something up about this in a few moments. The struts, the teeth, the ball bearing. Overall, I just really love this design. I think in terms of sonic screwdrivers, I think my favorite is always going to be the Paul McGann one. The 8th Doctor sonic screwdriver from the TV movie and Night of the Doctor. With an exception also being the original 4th Doctor one. There's just something about the classic sonic screwdrivers that you just can't beat. Just being a fairly basic tool, not having to have really anything flashy or, being a plot device, just, being a tool when necessary. So, my only minor gripe with this, and this may just be something that could have happened from having it in this display stand and trying to take it out once in a while. But I've had another person comment on my post when I first got this. He had a similar issue. So you have it there. And I had it exactly just like this in the container. I'm trying to take it out, and then this is within the second day. This happens. And another reason why it doesn't bug me so much is because I'd rather just, not mess with it any further. This is strictly a display piece, a collectible. And I'm assuming that these are, well, this is the battery compartment, and I really don't want to fiddle with that. I'd rather just leave it as is. It's beautiful as it is. If it stopped functioning and it was strictly there just like this, no lights, no sounds, I'm okay with that. But I've had one person comment they had a similar issue, but no biggie. On to the packaging, or container, shall we? As with the 10th Doctor, we again have similar text, classic logo, the Gallifreyan text, and if I remember, the 10th Doctor one does not have this blue strip that I feel is just supposed to mimic the 10th Doctor Sonic, but this one does not have any Gallifreyan text on the top. But again, we do have the sponge material to protect your sonic emitter head, but not the bottom, because of my sheer stupidity. Let's be very gentle with that. And again, with the display stand, we have same concept, your TARDIS console. But this time we have color to the bottom of the base. I really love how this logo looks in this blue color scheme, and it's etched in there. So they went the extra mile to really, emphasize that. Now, in terms of electronics, again, you have your one sound. And I think this one actually might be louder than the 10th Doctor Series 4 variant. Maybe I just had really bad hearing, but when you raise it to its full extension, that's really loud. Maybe because this whole entire section is missing and the speaker just gets the sound out more. Oops, sorry. Again, sorry about that. For people who are interested in finding the most accurate version of the Eccleston Tennant era Sonic and are looking to cosplay either or, again, I would strongly recommend you not carry this around in your pocket or even carry it around in the convention floor. I would say, as delicate as the 10th Doctor one is, I would say this one is even more delicate than that. This one, you could already hear it, It's either, I'm assuming it's probably this piece here that's rattling, but again, it's strictly a display piece only. Let's bring in the 10th Doctor Series 4 variant just for a quick comparison. Here we go. Look at that. See, I'm already starting to tell the differences right now from the emitter. Still like this one better. The more, I guess you want to say it, the more pronounced struts here as opposed to the flat ones. The obvious color scheme. The obvious missing button slider. And the crackle pane is actually more pronounced than this one. And so is, well, even the pommel here, you know, it's thinner as it reaches the black cap. But this one almost seems like it's going straight down. I mean, they're both beautiful sonic screwdrivers, you know, but there's just something about this unfinished one that just, you know, it's just very, I don't know how to describe it. It's just very aesthetically pleasing is what I want to say. Quick sound test. Oh yeah, that one is definitely louder. Just hold this. Never mind, I think I remember what happens when you cross two sonics together. Not a very good idea. But anyway, that is my review of this sonic screwdriver. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see me review more collectibles on hand, please feel free to leave a comment, subscribe. Give me any more feedback in the comment section to let me know what I can improve in my videos, whether it's my layout, my video quality, audio quality, etc. You know, I'm just hoping you enjoyed listening to me babble on about all the miscellaneous things in my collection, and hopefully you could tolerate me for another video. Thank you.